Tigers coming off a wire-to-wire win last night. Coach kind of happy to see that. Girls never trailed in the game, kind of built the lead in the second quarter, and just didn't really give Central many chances to get back into it.
Yeah, and that all started with our defensive intensity. I thought that we did a great job of taking away the blocks. It was our game plan was to, even when Landry had the ball and she was going to drive, we had to take away the blocks so that way we could she didn't dump off and they get easy shots at the rim. And then, we knew that if they were going to beat us, they had to hit shots from the outside. But we wanted to challenge them to that. And I thought we did a good job of contesting when they were open. And they made a few, but for the most part, our defense was really good last night. I liked the way that we got up and attacked them defensively. Not just offensively, but we attacked them defensively, made it tough on them, and sped them up. So, credit to our girls for executing a game plan that we put into, on the defensive end to get that lead and grow that lead and, ultimately lead, from start to finish.
And really, we got a pattern here, pretty apparent. 3 wins. The defense has controlled it. I guess Rapid City Central did get over 40-41 yesterday, but, the one loss is where we definitely struggled in offense, but even on defense as well. So, again, we have our pattern emerging here, and, anytime a team plays good defense, that pleases any coach.
Well, yeah, and that's what, defense travels. It's hard, there's going to be nights when shots don't go in, and that was one of the cases, the other night against Brookings. But we didn't bring our defense that night, and that's what got us in trouble. So we know we have our work cut out for us because, on a given night, Rapid City Stevens is probably as skilled offensively as there is in the state. They shoot it probably as well as anybody in the state, and then they have the Porter girl who everybody around the state knows now, after the interviews with Becky Hammond and potentially breaking her school record for scoring. So they're very formidable, very good team. I know everybody wants to talk about them losing last night, and that's the parity of AA basketball, So we know that we have our work cut out for us on the defensive end tonight, and we're going to have to show up and be ready to go.
And that's the last thing, too. It's 18-hour turnaround on the road. Really didn't get back to the hotel very early last night just with the length of the games. But, girls just, the girls know the drill. We do this every year, either here or out in Sturgis. So girls hopefully are prepared.
Yeah, and I think they do it in volleyball every year, too, right? So, this is the Huron, West River trip before Christmas to come to Rapid City, Stevens, and Central. They've all been a part of it. Like you said, it's Spearfish and Sturgis, too. So we know how to adjust to it. And, Stevens played last night as well. The only difference is they got to sleep in their own bed, and we slept in a hotel room. So, this is, and again, if you want to make a state tournament, this is how it's going to be as well. So this is kind of like a test run to make the state tournament as well, right?
Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Tigers, again brought to you by the Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown in Huron. Huron Community Campus timeout on Dakota Sports.
Lena and the entire crew of the Scoreboard invite you to come in for lunch or dinner. Stop in at the Scoreboard located at 56 3rd Street Southeast in Huron. Featuring a full menu, and check out their website at scoreboardhuron.com. Whether it's college football or the NFL, you can watch all the exciting action on one of their many big screen TVs. Scoreboard also has a sideline bakery room for your next event. Call 352-7580. Have a good time with old friends at the Scoreboard Bar and Grill. Now, go get them, Tigers.
Do you know what your cattle are eating? Are they growing like you expect? At Dakota Land Feeds, their experienced feed consultants can help you be sure your cattle are getting everything they need to perform and what will help you increase your bottom line. Let Dakota Land Feeds help formulate the right ration to fit the needs of your cattle, whether you have growing calves, feedlot cattle, yearlings, or beef cows. Dakota Land Feeds has feed consultants across the territory to help serve you. See your local Dakota Land Feeds dealer today.
The Huron Tiger Scoreboard Update is brought to you by Kurt's Heating and Cooling in Huron.
At Olympic Chevrolet in Huron, count on an experienced staff. Count on a knowledgeable staff. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. So whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or a used, dependable vehicle, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the vehicle that best fits your needs. Olympic Chevrolet. Call them at 605-352-6411. See them at 500 4th Street Northeast in Huron, or go online at olympicgmc.com. Drive off the lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
We're minutes away from play-by-play. Let's meet the Huron Tigers.
Haley Rogers, number 5, junior guard. Maddie Jurgens, number 10, senior guard. Jocelyn Nines, number 12, sophomore guard.
Allison James, number 14, senior guard.
Allie Davis, number 20, junior guard. Hilton Hines, number 22, junior guard.
Abigail Harrington, number 23, sophomore guard.
Addie Knight, number 30, sophomore forward. Colby Glanzer, number 32, sophomore forward.
Jency Gergen, number 33, junior guard.
Kimden Fuchs, number 34, sophomore forward.
Chloe Carr, number 40, junior forward.
Isabel Kramer, number 45, sophomore forward.
Trey Swens, number 10, senior guard. Cole McNeil, point guard, 12, senior.
Logan Leindecker, number 14, guard, senior.
Miles Owen, number 20, guard, freshman.
Chase Short, number 21, guard, sophomore.
Colby Holford, number 22, guard, senior.
Mason Jurgens, number 23, guard, junior.
Jonathan Peterson, number 24, guard, senior.
Blake Owen, number 30, junior guard. Anderson Porsche, number 32, sophomore guard.
James Schultz, number 33, sophomore guard. Ty Klein, officer, number 34, sophomore guard.
Davis Chase, number 40, center, sophomore.
Oakley Anderson, number 42, junior guard. Landon Hall, number 42, junior guard.
Tommy Martin, number 44, junior forward.
Riley Winiger, 44, junior guard.
Carter Porsche, 50, 8th grader, forward.
Charlie Martin, 52, junior guard.
Nolan Staley, 54, junior forward.
Here's two-time South Dakota Sportscaster of the Year and the voice of the Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
And just in the midst of the national anthem, let's take a community campus timeout at 30 seconds. Back with the starting lineups. 30 on Dakota Sports.
Means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV are your home for Huron Tiger sports.
And again, good afternoon. Afternoon basketball. Huron Tigers, Rapid City Stevens Raiders. Girls now, boys later. Here's the starting lineups. Rapid City Stevens ranked number 4 in AA. They have a record of 3-1. They'll start Brittany Jones, a 5'6" senior, missed last night's game due to illness, back on with the team today. Talia Porter, 5'10" senior, has been playing since her 8th grade year. Will play college basketball somewhere. Coach Dannenbrink said decision has not been made yet. Finley Love is a 5'5" junior. Jesse Griswold is a 5'8" junior. And Haley Peterson is a 5'9" junior. See if I got that right. There's a Haley and a Hallie on the team, and that's actually Hallie Peterson for Rapid City Stevens. Huron Tigers also a record of 3-1. Cody Kaufman, head coach, in his 3rd year. Tigers will start Allison James, 5'7" senior. Allie Davis, 5'7" junior. Hilton Hines, 5'8" junior. Abby Harrington, a 5'9" sophomore. And Chloe Carr, a 6' junior. Officials for our game are backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Did not get the names of the officials, but they are on the court. We do have 3 of them, and they are the law on the court and backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Let's do our first Kurt's Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Boys sophomore game, Huron wins 48-35. Bryson North, 20 points for Huron. The boys JV, Huron won 65-52. Ty Kleinsaucer, 15 points. Mason Jurgens added 11. I did not get the score from the Huron girls C game. They were just playing 2 games this weekend due to injuries and such. So there we go. We're ready to tip off our girls game. See if I can catch the refs names here real quick. Well, I'm doing all the coaches right now. And still haven't told me who the officials are. I think they're looking for it. They had trouble finding the anthem. Shane Bartles, Jim McGavie. And I didn't catch the third one. They are the law on the court, and they're backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Ready to go. Huron in their home white, as is the tradition. When you got the back-to-back on the road, you wear the opposite on Saturday that you normally would. So Huron home white, and Rapid City Stevens road blue. And Talia Porter didn't even jump at the ball. Huron has the opening possession. It's like a straight zone with Porter on the top of it. Hilton Hines, left side, swing it in the corner. Harrington is double team. Bounce pass. Hilton Hines into the paint. Looked like she took an extra step. She did. Travel to call, and early turnover gives the ball to Rapid City Stevens. So Huron drops back. They'll pick up the Raiders half court with Jones running the point now against Janes. Popping up high, Peterson. Here's the flip now. Porter will dish in the corner. Open 3 in the corner is an air ball. Too strong by Love. Rebound on the weak side, Janes. Janes outlets. Harrington up ahead. Hines into the front court. Hines back in the middle. Harrington a couple of dribbles. Swings it right side. Allie Davis. Davis looking inside. There's Carr. Draws a double team. Tries to split it. Kick back out Davis. Davis down towards the baseline. Back up top. Here's a lob in. And underneath. Oh, Harrington couldn't get it. Gets her own rebound up and in. Nice lob pass from Chloe Carr to set up Abby Harrington for the bucket. Here on up 2-0. Porter. Double team. Here's the flick back. Here's an open scoop layup. No good. Griswold had a wide open look. Blew the layup. Here on rebound with Harrington. Janes into the front court. Top of the key. We're just underway here with the girls game. Hilton Hines has a lane. Left-handed scoop. Back of the iron. No good. Rebound underneath for Rapid City Stevens. Stevens pushes. Now holds it back with Griswold. Drive by Peterson all the way in. Nobody ever got in front of her, and she gets the easy layup. Allie Peterson with the bucket, and we're tied at 2. Full court pressure by the Raiders. Lob comes into the front court. Get it to Harrington. Harrington looks inside. Go to Carr, and she's going to be fouled from behind by Allie Peterson. First foul of the game goes against the junior for Rapid City Stevens. Huron will inbound it on the baseline to my left. Lob comes all the way out. Abby Harrington has it at the top of the key. Running the baseline, Hines can't get it to her. Hines comes out, takes the handoff. Hines backs out. On the right side, Allie Davis. Davis, lob, nope, can't get it there. Carr pops out to the top of the key. Chloe drives on Porter, free throw line. Back door, got it to Hilton Hines. Layup good. Nice pass again by Chloe Carr. Nice cut to the basket by Hilton Hines. Here on up 4-2. Porter will drive into a double team, have to kick back out. Griswold threw it behind her teammate, but right to Jones. Jones to the free throw line. Drive by Peterson. Spin, goes hard to the hoop. Flicks it up with the right hand, is fouled. 2 free throws coming up for Allie Peterson. 4-2, we're just underway. We played 2.5 minutes here of our girls' game. Boys' game will follow, obviously, and that wraps up our pre-holiday schedule. 5 games for the girls, 4 for the boys. As you lose a week with the flip over due to Thanksgiving. Rollover, not flip over. 2 shots, Allie Peterson. First one is no good, off the back of the iron. Foul was on Hines, her first. Or excuse me, Abby Harrington, her first. Addie Knight in, Harrington out for Huron. As Peterson will try to salvage the back end of this pair of free throws. Second free throw is good. Count the front of the rim, rolled in. Allie Peterson has all 3 points for Rapid City Stevens. 4-3, Huron leading. Stevens sets up the full court pressure. New girl into the game for Rapid City Stevens, Hayden Thornton Jr. She started last night in place of Jones. Lob into the front court. Janes almost traveled, did travel. Changed her pivot foot, could see that one. And that time, you can say the press bothered Huron enough to turn the ball over. 4-3 lead, 5:19 to go, first quarter in the girls' game. Jones runs the offense, comes off left side. Griswold in the corner, drive. Back up top the key, Love. Lob. Jones has it on the right wing. Porter comes out, top of the key, as Knight on her. Porter wants to drive. Kick out. Fake. Here's the drive in the paint. Floater from 10. Back of the iron. No good. Carr comes up and gets the rebound off the miss by Thornton. Still 4-3 Huron. Slow start offensively for both teams. James in the front court. Jones stays with her. Cross court. Nice catch by Knight. Knight flips right side. Allie Davis. Davis back up top. Carr. Swing it left side. Knight. In the corner, there's Hines. Hines will go baseline, lean in. Will put up the 10-footer, too strong. Battle for the rebound. Davis going to be tied up underneath with Porter. And possession arrow will give the ball to Rapid City Stevens. Maddie Juergens in for the first time for Huron, and in for the first time for Rapid City Stevens, Mackenzie Schreiber. 4-3 lead Huron. We played about 3.5 minutes here of this girls game. Thornton, who I believe transferred in from Rapid City Christian, running the offense this time down the floor. Looks left, comes back right. James hangs right with her. Flip back Thornton. Griswold. Little trouble with the handle. Gets control. In the corner, open three. Short. Long rebound comes out tonight. Missed there by Thornton. Knight into the front court. Ball slapped away. Will stay with Huron as Griswold got a hand on the ball, but Huron can get in the offense again. Neither team getting a lot done offensively so far. Inbounds. Juergens brings it out. Top of the key. Comes left. Deep three for Hines. High archer. No good. And Porter with the rebound, and she wants to push. Porter coming up the right side into the lane. Knocked away by Knight and stolen by Hines. Addie Knight, good hustle back defensively. Pick it up ahead. Janes to the top of the key. Dribbles off to the left. Janes looks back door in the middle. The ball on the floor, and Juergens down with it. She's going to get tied up. Maddie did a good job of at least getting the tie ball there and not getting the ball turned over. Davis back in for Huron. Jency Gergen in for the first time. Janes and Carr come off. 3.5 minutes to go. First quarter, 4-3 lead Huron. Comes right into Knight. Knight will drive the paint to the block. Scoop shot, a little too strong. Offensive rebound. Davis with the putback. Allie Davis cleans up and gets the putback off the miss. Huron up 6-3. First score for either team in a couple of minutes. 3:10 to go first quarter. Schreiber outside, long three is an air ball for Finley Love. Saved in by Thornton and going to be saved by Stevens. Good hustle by Thornton. Porter on the drive, splits a double team, and a blocking call going to go against Huron. If that's on, I think that's going to go on Hines. And they will call it in the act of shooting as well. So an air ball, but good hustle by Thornton to keep the ball alive for Stevens. And Talia Porter will shoot two. Now a senior, been playing varsity since her 8th grade year. First free throw in and out, no good. Stevens has a 7th grader that will play today, and I'm going to try and say her last name once. And after that, I'm just going to refer to her strictly by her first name the rest of the game. Second free throw good, 1 out of 2 for Porter. 6-4 lead Huron, inside of 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's the pressure. Davis flips it back to Hines. Hines, now Davis, bounce pass. Still got the traps, got to get moving here. And Hines gets it up ahead, just broke the 10-second count with the pass up ahead to Knight. Knight will drive on Porter, stop on the right wing, has some trouble with Porter in her grill, and now comes to Davis. Davis falling out of bounds, but alertly threw it back in and hit it off the foot of Porter. Nice save there by Allie Davis to keep the possession alive for Huron. Huron will inbound it on the baseline. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. On the right side, up top it comes to Hines. Hines, spin move, attacks the basket, 10-footer, off glass for two. Hilton Hines, her second bucket. And Huron leads now 8-4. Porter into the front court, backs it out. Thornton wants to drive, spins. Gergen staying with her, goes with the scoop, no good. Maddie Juergens with the rebound. Into the front court, here's the drive by Hilton Hines, takes it all the way in for the layup. Hilton Hines back-to-back buckets. Huron playing some good defense right now. Long three, no good. Deep there by Hallie Peterson. Huron Tigers right now with some momentum, up 10-4, minute 49 to go in the first quarter. Addie Knight dribbles around the perimeter. Now has Gergen on the right wing. Gergen dribbles off to the left. Ball deflected. Did Davis touch it? She did not. It was close. Ball was deflected by Schreiber. And the into the game for Rapid City Stevens is the 7th grader. And her name is Marley Seyumanatafa. That's. And there's a drive in the paint. I'm messing with the video stream here again. I think I got it going for the time being. I do radio, not video. Allie Davis with the foul on that exchange, her first, and to the free throw line goes Rapid City Stevens. Schreiber has not scored in the game. First shot, though, is good, and that's the first point here of the second quarter. One more shot for Schreiber. And rolls in and out, and Janes up high with the rebound. And that time Stevens made the first, missed the second. Janes, a little trouble in the backcourt, got to get rid of it. Bounce pass in the front court. Juergens back in the game, has the ball. Now Hines on the left wing. Hines back up top. Janes with the ball. Janes will slide down the paint, drive on Jones, and flick it up for two. First bucket of the game for Janes. Here on up 8, 14-6. Porter goes baseline. A little trouble with the handle. Has to bring it back out. Low post. Scoop shot. Schreiber is no good. Rebound. Huron. Lob pass up ahead. Hines into the front court. 6:20 to go. First half. Hines spots. 17-footer. Oh, boy. I guess it did not go in. It looked like it did. It did not. Rebound for Rapid City Stevens. Into the front court comes Jones. Flicks left side. Love wanted the three. Nope, she's going to drive. Floater over Carr. No good. Gets her own rebound. Gets it out to Schreiber in the corner. She has a drive on the baseline for two. Mackenzie Schreiber with the bucket, and that was a second chance opportunity for Stevens. 14-8. Huron's lead at 6. Ball deflected in the backcourt by Stevens. Out of bounds. Will still be Huron ball. Gergen and Davis in. Janes and Carr out for the Huron Tigers. Lob comes in, and Gergen into the front court. Breaks the press. Addie Knight in the corner. They'll double team on her. Now she's getting wrapped up there. Dribbles through it, and a foul going to go on Stevens. A good job on the step through by Addie Knight. Foul's going to be on Talia Porter, her first. We haven't had very many fouls called here in this first half. I think 5 total between the two teams. Mostly on Huron, as Stevens has had free throw opportunities but only hit them at 50%. Gergen trouble with the dribble. Porter on her. Gergen comes right, stops at the key. Bounce pass Knight, who backs it out. Left side, it comes to Juergens. Juergens tried to feed it in, but the ball deflected and stolen by Thornton. Nice bounce pass. Thornton gets it back. Will put up the little left-hander, and it's good. Knight gets called for the foul. Knight upset, thinking there was no contact, but a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play here for Thornton. Her first bucket of the game. Knight will pick up her second foul. Janes back into the game for Huron, and the lead has been cut to 4, 14-10, with a free throw pending for Thornton. Hits it. Gets the old-fashioned three-point play. Stevens now has shot 9 free throws to 2 for Huron. Not reading anything into it, just stating a fact. Into the front court, Gergen breaks the press into the front court, stops, pops a three, right wing, it's short. Long rebound comes right out to Finley Love. Stevens now has the momentum. Porter, nice crossover, goes right by Hines for the layup. Talia Porter, it's her first field goal of the game, and a timeout here on Tigers. And the official, and there was a, right at the time Kaufman was calling the timeout, there was a foul called on Stevens. They're going to say the timeout came first. Timeout here on 4:54 to go, first half, 14-13 Huron. Community campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
Boost Energy is the fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson's, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Corner Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers!
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
And we are back here in Rapid City. Huron using a timeout at an 8-point lead has been cut to 1. Janes breaks the press into the front court. Gergen on the right wing, back to Janes, top of the key. And Porter going for a steal, takes it right away from Janes. Porter down the floor has a teammate ahead. That's Love, takes it in, missed the layup. Ball tapped out of bounds, will stay with Stevens. Well, Huron just not giving themselves a lot of opportunities here right now. It's starting to turn the ball over, and you start to see the press starting to give the Huron Tigers a few issues. Inbounds underneath the basket. They'll kick it outside. Love swings it left side to Peterson. Peterson. Now Porter spots up for three. It's an air ball, and Stevens can't save it from going out of bounds. And the ball will return over to the Huron Tigers off the miss by Porter. Still 14-13 Huron. Huron, though, has not scored here in a while. And there's another steal on the press. Porter takes it away from Gergen. Down the floor, layup no good. Hines has the board. Lob pass, Davis on the baseline, has a lane all the way in. Count it, she's fouled. Davis saw the lane, took the step, and she'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Thornton will pick up the foul. That is her first. Shot pending here for Allie Davis as Huron gets the lead back up to 3. And the shot is good. Davis completes the three-point play. And Stevens on the attack, 17-13 Huron. Jones at the top of the key, trying to get things set. In the corner, three ball. Schreiber no good, and rebound going to come down to Allie Davis. Stevens still struggling, shooting the long ball for the most part. Hines backs her way in, puts up the off-balance scoop, no good, and the rebound underneath for Stevens. Huron's starting to struggle a bit, shooting the ball. Jones kicks back out, left side, Peterson. Top of the key, here's the drive by Marley. Will take it in, get fouled. 2 free throws coming up for Marley. Foul's going to go on Chloe Carr. That'll be her first. Checking out that first free throw. No good, and one more pending here as we had a new sub come in as well. One more shot for Marley. It is good, 1 out of 2, continuing that pattern of 1 out of 2, which Stevens is fouled for the most part, 17-14. The lead is Hurons with 3:06 to go here in the first half. In the backcourt, full court pressure, bounce pass back in the middle. Hilton Hines, long pass up ahead. Davis will drive, gets double teamed at the block. Kick back three for Hines, no good. Rebound Davis underneath, up and can't quite get it to go. And the rebound, a foul going to go on Huron. That is the 15th foul on Huron, so already we see the bonus here for Rapid City Stevens. First free throw again, no good, as Stevens is just hitting their free throws on a make one, miss one basis. Second free throw is good, and well, they continue the trend, and Stevens back within two at 17-15. Here's the pressure. Huron's had some struggles here in the second quarter. Break it here. Davis into the front court on the right side. Picked up her dribble. Juergens comes out to get the ball. Hilton Hines on the left side. One dribble. Now Davis back at the top of the key. Davis dribbles off to the left, looks back right, gets in the hands of Juergens. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Got to do something here. Juergens lost her dribble. Here's Hines. She'll go, she'll shoot, and a foul as the shot clock ran down. A break there for Huron. The shot clock was running down. They're going to say she was not in the act of shooting, though. So I think both coaches got a little something to complain about. Because I thought she was in the act of shooting because she had to. How is that not active shooting? I don't understand, because the shot clock was running down. She was trying to shoot the ball. Well, Huron still has possession, has a fresh shot clock out of it. We'll take that. The foul is on Brittany Jones, and there's another steal by Stevens, and then Huron got away with a shove. There was a steal by Peterson, and I think it was James kind of shoved her from behind going after the loose ball. And it goes out of bounds. Will stay with Huron. Right now, I think both coaches are a little upset at this point. Janes into the front court. Picked up her dribble. Needs some help. Straight man here, and the lob will go out of bounds. Huron throws it away. Stevens has went to more of a man, and Huron has really struggled. Although, again, neither team is really lighting it up here as far as the offensive part of it goes. We're inside of 2 minutes to go in the first half. 17-15. Huron is up by 2. Have led pretty much the entire first half, I believe. Top of the key, Griswold. Open three, left side, in and out, went all the way down, popped out on Love. And back comes the Huron Tigers with a minute and a half to go in the first half. Drive by Hines, backs her way in, all the way to the hoop, and no call as she misses the shot. Fake, now the drive, and Peterson kind of ran into her own teammate. Peterson comes back right. Jones top of the key. Stevens will back it out, reset the offense with a minute 9 to go here in the first half. Flip back, top of the key, Schreiber. Now on the right wing, spin move Jones, gets a screen. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Stevens. Peterson looking to drive, kick out. Griswold in the corner, launches up a three, no good. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Stevens, missed again. And on the rebound, a foul gonna go on Rapid City Stevens. Couple of looks there, did not go for the Raiders. And Marley Sayumadupa. That wasn't even close. Fouls on Marley Sayumanatafa. There we go. She comes out of the game as Porter back in. And we have 45 seconds to go in the first half. 17-15 Huron. Pass comes up ahead. Get it to Juergens, cross court, dangerous pass, slapped away, stolen by Stevens. Thornton with the steal, down to Porter. Porter backs her way in, hard to the hoop for two. Talia Porter, her second bucket of the game. She's got 5. We're tied at 17 with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Huron can hold it for 1. Davis dribbles down towards the corner, brings it back up front. Davis double team, ball slapped away again. Goes back door, there's Hines, reverse layup underneath for 2. Nice pass by Allie Davis. 3 seconds to go, cross court Thornton. 3 at the buzzer, short. And Huron a halftime lead of 19-17. Not the best played first half offensively, but hey, just say they're both playing good defense. Either way, halftime score, Huron leads 19-17. We'll take a community campus timeout of 2 minutes, return here to Rapid. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.